Alright, what's going on everyone? Alex here, and so finally I'm going on a holiday. It's been 2 years since I've went on a holiday, and obviously with COVID and everything, countries have been locked down, but finally I get to go away, and with that it's the first time I've had to use a bag in 18 months to 2 years. And with that I decided I'd make a video on what tech I bring in my bag. So yeah, let's kick it off. Okay, so first things first, let's start off with the bag itself. Now this is the bag. It is called The Base, and it's by a company called Douchebags. It's a really good bag. I got this before Thailand 2 years ago, and it was really good to have then. It's a 15 litre bag, and basically it's really strong and durable. It's got this nice scratchy material and then like a faux leather kind of material here, but on the back and the sides it's kind of hard, so your stuff is well protected. And there's loads of little pockets and stuff, but the main area is actually quite big, so it's perfect for a holiday. You can throw a towel in and use it as a beach bag and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really cool. So then just looking at the bag itself, you have a zip on the side here for your laptop, a separate laptop compartment where I have my laptop. Probably could fit a 16-inch laptop in there. I only have the 13, so there's loads of space for it. Then on the front here you have a little zip with a pocket in it. I'll go through everything in the bag in a second. And then you have the main big compartment. That's probably the only critique I have, is the only way to open it is you have to have it sideways. It opens horizontally. There's no way of opening it at the top, but everything is in there, and as you can see it's a massive big open area, and in there is a netting here you can put stuff, and then there's two little slots you can slot away a few things in there. So yeah, really great bag, and it's great for traveling because it's only 15 litres, so it's not actually too big, but it fits a lot in it, basically. So yeah, another cool feature about the douche bag is it has these kind of hooks on the front and on the straps. And basically what that means is if you buy multiple douche bags, just like they do suitcases and stuff like that, they actually hook onto the bigger case, so you're only carrying one thing. It's kind of a good system. I only have this one bag, but if I was to get more, it is pretty cool to be able to just go kind of hands-free and just have the one bag. But yeah, okay, so now I'm going to go through what I have actually in the bag. So as I said, in the laptop compartment I have my 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro. Done a lot of videos on this. Super laptop, everything works really quickly on it, and yeah, highly recommend it. I have the 16GB RAM version, and I have the base storage of 256 gigs. So yeah, great laptop, and that's what I'll be bringing with me on the trip. Then I'm gonna look through the main compartment. So if I take out this bit, so this is a big open area in here, and there's not much protection. So for my camera that I have on the tripod now, I bought this little tiny bag just to protect us from my local camera shop. It's a company called Karuba, no particular brand, I just went for whatever was there. And yeah, that's going to have my Sony a6400 with the Sigma 16mm lens on it. Then here I have a strap just by Peak Design. It's their light strap. It's really handy, has these really easy clips to clip on, so I can just drop it and it's on my shoulder. A few pockets on this little bag just for some camera accessories. So here I have a spare battery because the batteries on the camera aren't great, so it's always good to have a spare battery there. Don't actually have a charger for it, so I have to charge in the camera itself, but that's fine, it's not a big deal. Then I have a spare SD card just because you never want to run out of storage. And then I have this thing, it's by Small Rig, so this attaches into the cold shoe on the camera, and then I can attach the mic here so that it's not blocking the screen, because on the A6400 the screen flips up, and if you're to put a mic on, the screen is completely blocked. So this kind of moves the mic over to the side and you're able to see the screen. So it's a handy little gadget. That's it for this. That's the little bag, and that just sits in the main bag just to keep the camera protected. Next up I have this. This is the Switch Pod. It's like a handheld tripod kind of, but it's really handy because it flicks out and then you can go straight into like carrying it. And then I have the ball head as well on it, and that's an extra thing. Yeah, cool little tripod that kind of is pretty neat and light, and yeah, handy little gizmo. Next, just along with the camera again, is my variable ND filter. So this is by a company called JJC. Just got it off a camera website in Ireland, and yeah, it's a variable ND filter. If you're filming outside in the sun, it allows you to have a nice low aperture without the picture being blown out and overexposed. So yeah, it's handy for shooting out during the day. Then next, obviously with traveling, you want to have a good set of headphones. So these are the Bose QC35s. I've had these again 2 years. They're quite old, but there's no need to upgrade because they're super comfortable. Battery life is amazing. Noise cancelling is amazing. And yeah, they have a nice case on them. Okay, so that's it for the main compartment. And then obviously during day to day, I'd have a towel in here or change of clothes or whatever when I'm out and about on the holiday. But yeah, that's it for the tech in the main compartment. Then in the main compartment, there are two kind of slits that you can put stuff in. So on the bigger, there's one small one and one big one. On the bigger one, I just have my journal diary. Got this from a company called Mal Paper. It's a really nice journal, but nothing special about it. But yeah, it's a really nice, well-made journal that I got. Then next in the bag is my Kindle Paperwhite. I only got this recently enough, and I actually haven't used it too much because I have a lot of books that I'm in physical form that I'm reading. But yeah, this will be handy for traveling because it's so small and handy to have beside the pool and stuff like that. The book that I'm reading at the moment is The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Really interesting book. I only started it, so I can't really comment too much, but it's quite an interesting book. And yeah, that's the Kindle Paperwhite. Do we have in this little slit? So we, along with the laptop, obviously the M1 MacBook only has the 2 ports, so I have this USB hub, and I've talked about it a few times, but probably wouldn't recommend this one because it's very cheap. I actually looked up and they don't sell it anymore on Amazon, but any USB hub is good. Plug that in and it gives you a load of extra ports, 3 USB-A ports, an SD card and HDMI in. I mainly use it for the SD card. It's just, you need it if you want to use a camera and a MacBook Pro these days. Then I have this SSD. It's a 1 terabyte from SanDisk. It's the Extreme Portable SSD. Again, I edit all my videos off this. I just plug it in, upload all the files onto this, and then that saves clogging up space on my laptop. Then on this side, I just have a few spare masks, just because you never know if you'll need them or not. And then a couple of USB-C cables. This one's a lot extra long, and then this one's kind of a small one. Just handy to have. I'll also have micro USB cable because the camera, the headphones, and the Kindle also use micro USB. So yeah, I'll have that. Then there's a bit of a netting pocket here. And in that we have another cable with a plug. This is the fast charger that comes with the Samsung, or used to. They don't do plugs anymore. This is like a cool cleaner kit. You spray on it and that's like a microfiber, so it cleans your screens and stuff. Really cool thing. I don't think I can get them. I got them from work, like merch from work, but yeah. And then just deodorant in there just because I use it for the gym sometimes. And that's pretty much it for the main compartment. And then we just have this little pocket here at the front, which is handy just to throw stuff in. It's nice and big. It goes the whole way across. And in here I actually have 2 pairs of wireless headphones. I have the Galaxy Buds, the original ones, and the Galaxy Buds Plus. To be honest, not too much of a difference. The only difference I can see is the Buds original are matte and this is glossy. Other than that, not much of a difference in my mind. Then I just have a lock because, as I said, I use it for the gym. Handy to have in the gym. I have a pen just to have for my notepad. Oh yeah, I have a phone holder. So this is again part of the SwitchPod kit, and it's just a phone holder for your tripod basically. Not much to say, but it came in a kit with the SwitchPod and the ball head. And then just the last 2 things that I have is my phone of choice, and this is the S20 Plus. I talked about it in my everyday carry, hasn't changed really, and I just have the Samsung silicone case in black. I kind of like the silicone because it gives you a nice grip, and yeah, really good phone, great battery life, great camera. Not much to say on it. And then I also have my wallet, which is from a company called Secret. It has that 5 cards in there, kind of in the metal body part. And then you can open it up and you can put your cash and a few extra cards. Really neat and handy to have. Fits in every pocket and stuff like that. And that's it for all the tech that I carry in my backpack, or bag as we say in Ireland. Really enjoy watching these videos, so I thought I'd make my own. If you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing. And yeah, thanks a mil for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.